suspicions.
First, fast, accurate with Jennifer Copeland and Rick Schutt. You're watching WSBT 22 News at 5.
We are digging deeper, learning more tonight about our WSBT-22 investigation into suspended Benton Harbor Superintendent Leonard Seawood.
Now, we brought you exclusive details about the cost of the 5-month investigation last night at 6 o'clock, and today we're learning more about the timeline of this investigation. WSBT-22's Patrick Roth is here. And Patrick, the investigation lasted a lot longer than anyone on the school board thought it would.
Yeah, Rick, last night we sat down and spoke with school board president Sharon James, and she said she and several other board members thought the investigation would be wrapped up in about 30 days. They wound up uncovering a lot of things that raised only more questions.
It's safe to say that that has been since January of 2015. That's what all this occurred from.
That's Benton Harbor School Board President Sharon James explaining how this current school board brought in a new sense of accountability starting in January. And that's also when the school district approved a new financial operating plan as part of its consent agreement with the state of Michigan that the school district entered in the summer of 2014.
We ensure that we are working towards our agreement with the Department of Treasury in the state of Michigan to work towards financial solvency, and the flip side of that agreement with the Michigan Department of Education to bring in student achievement. That's what this board is charged with.
According to documents obtained by WSBT-22 through Michigan's Freedom of Information Act, it was in late March the school district's lawyers reviewed a document with Cynthia LeGros, the school district's consent agreement consultant. Within a month, the lawyers were reviewing the school district's policies regarding staff ethics, discipline, and funds. And on April 30th, Seawood was suspended.
We had reason for certain suspicions, and we weren't going to sweep them under the rug. We weren't going to make excuses. We confronted those matters head on.
It was in August, after naming an interim superintendent, that Benton Harbor Area Schools handed its internal investigation over to the Berrien County prosecutor, and Michigan State Police began a separate investigation. James says the fact that they were willing to invest so much time and resources into the investigation shows their commitment to bringing change to Benton Harbor schools.
We're seeing changes in 9 months, more than we have in 5 years. That's priceless.
Now, James still won't say exactly what the school board was investigating. Michigan State Police told us yesterday they are investigating an accounting-related issue, and they say in cases like this, they typically look back about 6 years. It'll still be a couple of months before they finish their investigation, but we should note that right now, Dr. Seawood is not facing any criminal charges or accused of any criminal wrongdoing.
Okay. And Sharon James told you at the end of Saturday when they hold their meeting, this could all be over with, but board members, I don't know, they may have the final say here.
No, they might not have the final say in this, Rick, because the consent agreement that Benton Harbor area schools entered with the state of Michigan in 2014 says the superintendent cannot be fired by the board without the approval of the state Treasury Department. And I reached out to the Treasury Department to see what they had to say, and they said they're going to wait to see what action the school board takes on Saturday before determining their next steps.
Right. Okay, Patrick, thanks very much.